Inside! Reloading! Reloading! Down! Need backup! Reloading! Cover me! Enemy in sight. Reloading! Cover me! Changing mag!
Objective almost complete. Keep it up.
Down! Need backup!
UAV online.
Target's in sight.